It's so awesome to have everyone there listening to me today. I was just thinking, starting all over again as an insurance agent. What are the three main things I would do if I were to start all over again as an insurance agent, right? Because when I started as an insurance agent in 2019, things were different compared to 2025. And I know what it feels like to be an insurance agent, talking to people, and people are despising what you do because they don't understand the value you're trying to bring to them because they just feel it is sales, right? So, but if I were to start all over again, these are three main things I would do. For those who don't know me, my name is Ajiri Alibo. I came into Canada in 2019. I jumped into the life and health insurance industry, having had a large experience in HR, over a decade experience in HR. And I went into the health and life insurance industry at that time just because I felt more and more people had to be aware. And since 2019 till date, I've mentored over 100 licensed insurance advisors who are multiple six figure earners. And they have mentored many people also. So everything I'm teaching you today is from my experience, what I would do if I'm just starting all over again, and this is not trial and error, right? It's something that if you apply some of these strategies, you would get results. So the first thing I would do is to have a niche and create a clear message. So what do I mean by this? The first thing is that I'm going to pick a specific niche and I would ensure that I mastered my messaging. I see a lot of insurance agents today. All they do is, oh, come on, buy insurance. I want to sell insurance. I'm an insurance broker and all of this. They just talk about insurance, but they do not have a clear niche. The truth is that the market is wide, right? The market is really broad, right? There are lots of people who need insurance as a strategy. There are lots of people who are looking for insurance as protection. There are lots of people who are looking for group benefit insurance, the best deal. There are lots of people who are looking for critical illness protection. Some are looking for just income protection. So you need to understand your market. You need to clarify your niche. It's important. Listen, it's very important. This was the first thing I did in 2019. I'm from Nigeria, and my goal was that I was going to help more and more Nigerian immigrants in Canada have clarity and help them navigate the financial system using insurance tools. My market was clear from day one, and I knew what the pain points were. I knew what the problems were, and I knew how most Nigerians would adapt to insurance, especially when it is mentioned. So it was easier for me to at least tailor what I do to my community. So this is the beginning. If you're going to right thrive as an insurance agent, you need to have a clear niche, you need to have a clear message, and you need to master how to deliver your message, right? It's not just about I sell insurance. If you put it in that way, most times people will look down on you. But what exactly is the end game if you're giving an insurance product, right? So, for example, I help immigrant families build generational wealth in Canada without getting lost or getting confused about the financial systems here in Canada. What are you trying to do? You're trying to help them take that pain away. So your niche gives you clarity. Your message makes you unforgettable. So it's important for you to have a clear message. It's important for you to define your niche. So if you're struggling to get traction, it's not often the product, it's your message. It is the way you're delivering your message. That is the biggest challenge. A lot of people are not delivering this message the correct way. This is why you're feeling frustrated doing this business. But it's important for you to have clarity, understand your niche, understand your message, understand the pain point, understand the doubt and the effect that your niche is actually having, right? You want to have clarity so that your messaging makes sense. The second thing I'll do if I was starting all over again as an insurance agent in 2025 is to build an online presence. We are in a digital age, the world is changing, right? Building a digital presence first, not last. A lot of us are doing it last. Why? Because most of us are so used to the traditional ways. And guess what? The traditional ways will work to an extent, but at some point you become irrelevant. But when you go digital, it helps you to create presence. It helps you because in 2025 now, you need to be out there no matter who you are. Because your ideal clients are scrolling on Instagram. Your ideal clients are on LinkedIn, they're on Facebook, they're on YouTube. They're all over the place looking for how to solve a problem. So, what are you doing about that, right? So, I would commit to creating short form videos that are educational. I'll commit to putting out content that will give value. What I'll do right now, if I'm starting today, is that I'll commit the next 30 days to giving out very valuable content. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is the challenge. A lot of people are looking for that perfect content. Listen, the content that is very natural, those are the ones people even connect with more because authenticity wins over polish. When you try to polish it, try to put all the content in to make it very nice, people hardly believe some of those type of videos, right? People want to connect with you, right? They want that connection. So it's important for you to just show up online. Just make it simple and pretty straightforward. What are the challenges you as a person, as an individual, have? What are you facing when it comes to insurance? What are you facing concerning insurance products? How are you understanding it? How can you communicate that to somebody else? Because the challenge and the doubts you have about insurance, 1,001 people have those doubts. Why don't you turn that into a content? That's the second thing I'll do. I'll build digital presence first. The third thing I'll do is that I'm going to leverage systems and community. This is one thing I did. I joined a lot of communities, WhatsApp communities, Telegram communities. But what I'm talking about right now is adding additional layer to this community building, right? You want to ensure that at least you have automations running for you. So I would use a CRM. A CRM will help you automate your systems, help you automate your processes. So it will help you track leads online because you can make a post and have 1,000 people reach out to you. How do you ensure that none of those people fall through the cracks, right? A CRM will help you do that, right? I did a post on TikTok that gave me almost 4 million views and lots of people messaging. My followers jumped up to almost 10,000 followers. And in my head, I was like, if I didn't have a CRM, how would I track these people? Right? So you need to have an automated system that will help you track the leads so that you don't miss out on any opportunity. And also I will join a mastermind group. This is one thing that changed my business. When I joined, when I started following one of my mentors, right? I went for one of his programs in Tampa last year, and it changed everything for me because it exposed me to a different dimension in business. And I was like, wow, I've been in a world that is closed all this while. Listen, don't let anybody trap you in any way. You're an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. One of the challenges I see most insurance brokers have today is that they do not see this as a business. And the fact that they don't see it as a business, they do not segment things and create different aspects that you could create. For example, most insurance agents don't have a marketing budget. That's a challenge. I'm going to talk about this in another topic. You should have a marketing budget because you are in business. There's no business that will thrive on this planet without proper marketing. And if you don't have a budget for marketing, I'm telling you, your business will not grow. It will remain the same. And you'll see other people succeeding, right? The first year I joined this industry in 2019, I hit six figures the first year, and it has been multiple six figures every year. And I can tell you, it's not fluke, right? You have to be intentional when you're doing things. You have to know why you are in business. You have to know who you are in business for and what problems you're trying to solve. The people who are successful in this business are intentional. So if you're an insurance agent or if you're in business and you're looking to generate more leads and you're not intentional about marketing, you will not go far in business. So you earn commission. How much percentage of that commission are you dedicating to marketing? Because your marketing will help you create awareness. And the more awareness you create, the more chances of you closing. So I always tell those who join my coaching program, I tell them that if you invest $10,000 a year, for example, and your $10,000 is giving you $150,000 in revenue, is that a good investment? The answer is always yes. But most people are scared to invest, right? But they want to earn. This is why your income is capped because you are not willing to go the long way. You are not willing to put in more into your business. You can't cap your business if you want to grow your business. So I talked about three things. If I were to start all over again, number one, I'm going to nail my niche and my messaging. See, there are two different things. Understanding your niche is one thing. Understanding your messaging is another thing. How you present your messaging is very, very critical. Number two, I'm going to build a digital presence. Very important. In 2025, if you don't have a digital presence, you are behind. So you have to create a digital presence. Number three, I'm going to leverage systems and community. From day one, I'm going to do that. Why? Because things need to be smoother. So as much time as you can save, the better for you. Because in business, you want to leverage systems, things that will make your processes faster. And this is part of why I'm going to be hosting a 3-day challenge. A 3-day challenge for insurance advisors. In this 3 days challenge, I'm going to show you all the secret strategies that you can use to grow your business. Listen, you're going to see the ads out there. You look out on my page, go on my website. I'm going to share all of this information. Check on my Facebook, on LinkedIn. I'm going to post more information about the 3 days challenge. I need to get more insurance agents to understand that this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. If you know how to position yourself, no matter where you are, it doesn't matter if you're in the US, if you're in Canada, wherever you are, your ability to position value will help you attract the right kind of people. So in this 3 days challenge, we're going to help you define your perfect client and craft your magnet messaging. Because when you know how to attract people, you will never lack leads. We're going to teach you how to build a content plan to position you as the go-to expert. Listen, we compete against each other so much. This company is saying this company is bad. This company is pulling down this other company. Listen, in Canada alone, there are over 40 million Canadians. Think about it. What's the population of the US? And guess what? Out of 40 million Canadians, right? I don't even feel that 50% are insured. So, based on statistics, right? Lots of people are on group life insurance. They don't have their personal life insurance. Lots of people do not even have a disability plan. Lots of people do not have a critical illness plan. There are lots of small businesses out there who are looking for a simple plan to give their employees a nice package. But there are lots of them out there. See, the market is big enough to go around for everyone. How many insurance agents do we have in Canada? compared to the population, and the population is increasing. So you see, there's no room for competition. We need to ensure that at least we're doing it right. We need to ensure that we are growing our businesses the right way and reaching out to more and more people instead of pulling people down because we want to grow. It's wrong, you know. But if that's the way some people want to run it, that's fine. But the goal here is that the 3 days challenge is going to help you craft your messaging well. We're going to teach you how to build the right type of content. I'm going to teach you how to set up a simple funnel for your ideal client. Even when you're offline, you will be getting leads. I tell you the truth, this works. I have over 10 coaching clients, who are benefiting from this. And I can tell you that our strategies work. It works. It works. It's something I've been doing over 6 years now. It works. I've worked with business owners who are not even in the insurance agent industry, and the strategies I teach them, it works. I tell you, and there's a lot of guarantee on it because it's something I use every time. So the spots are limited for the challenge because I want to ensure that the first set of people that join this challenge, they get the results, they see the result, and they testify about the result. If you want to join this challenge, DM me right now on LinkedIn, because we're live on LinkedIn, on Facebook. DM me challenge, and I would reserve a spot for you. But this is going to go online. The link will be sent online also because I have limited space. For those of you who have watched this live right now, I want you to DM me the word challenge, and you will see the difference in your business. You will see the difference in your business. So I want to thank everyone who has joined me in this live session. And for those of you who are going to watch this live session later on, don't forget to send me a DM. We're having a 3 days challenge. I'm going to communicate the date and the time for the 3 days challenge. This will help you take your business to the next level. And I talked about 3 things that I will do if I'm starting all over in 2019. So I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much for joining me today.